the aspect of the multi-sector approach, and I can say that one of the weaknesses that was there is that government used to work in silos, the different agencies. Yeah. But now the new principle is that now the government is actually delivering as one government approach. That actually is a new approach, whereby now all the agencies that deal with drug demand issues and supply suppression issues actually are now working as one government. Mm-hmm. That never used to happen. Number two, on the issues of the church, I think one of the weaknesses again around that is fighting stigma around addiction. Very few churches embrace addicts in the sense that they are viewed like outcasts. People who are people who are actually outcasts, as you are saying, and therefore, even if you, for example, you see an addict going into church, the way they are handled, basically, the changes around stigma then becomes very, very critical major issues that need to be addressed by the church.
Yeah, before we wind up this conversation, and of course before we scorecard our two questions, I also want to hear from you. What do we need to do to embolden NACADA to help in the fight against drug abuse?
Mm-hmm. So thank you for that question. I think that has been one of the issues that you're trying to actually grapple with. But idea number one is basically the issues around budgetary allocation. Mm-hmm. If you look at
how much should be enough for NACADA?
Ideally, what I would say is that we used to do licensing before it became devolved, and we had enough resources to undertake all these interventions that need to be undertaken. But since that aspect was devolved, then the budgetary allocation actually was so minimal that we are unable to do so much that we would be